Hey guys, iHeartRadio Canada here with Fletcher.
Hello.
Hi, so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
Congratulations, 1 year of Becky So Hot.
I know, it's so crazy.
That is so
I gotta
crazy.
take my glasses off to discuss a
This is
very serious matter.
Yeah, congratulations on that. How has your life changed the most in the last year?
It's been such a wild ride the last year. I got to tour so much, and getting to play that song and my debut album live just around the world has been like such an amazing thing. And I think that's been like the biggest shift of my life, is getting to go to all of these places and play this music live. For the first time has been really magical. And yeah, Becky So Hot was like, it's had quite a journey over the last year, so it's been really fun.
Yeah, that's so exciting. You really started the year off in the gayest way possible. Thank you for that. It's incredible.
So
did you have a chance to tell Miley that you were a Hannah Montana impersonator back in the day?
You know what? I didn't bring that detail up that I was that for my job in high school I was a Hannah Montana impersonator a couple times, but I'll tell her at some point. I'll feel, it's just like such a funny, weird little detail about life, as well as like I was like Disney princess impersonators, but like we had to do what we had to do for the job to get money. But it was funny. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was
that's kind of like a full circle moment.
It was such a full circle moment to then be on stage with her, and she's just somebody that I just adore so much and admire so deeply, and have looked up to also for a really long time.
Yeah, that's so incredible. Yeah. You've accomplished so much in your career. It's so nice to see how far you've come and all the things that you've done. Do you have a clear list of the things that you want to accomplish after this?
For me, like I think I've always been somebody who like had this definition of success that was always like, oh, I need to achieve this by this date and by this time. And I think that that's something that's just such a lie. And I think it's like really beautiful to have aspirations and dreams and goals. Like obviously, like it's a dream to sell out Madison Square Garden one day and to be nominated for a Grammy. And those are all things that are like on my career bucket list. But at the same time, they don't, at the same time, it's like my self-worth outside of those things is like so much more. I've like redefined that a little bit, and that's just like happiness and health and wellness and love. And so yeah, those are like, obviously there's the dreams and all those things, but I think it's really also so much. It's really important to just like, I don't know, live your life in the present moment and have a lot of gratitude for what you have right now. Yeah, enjoy the ride. I think we're so focused on like, what's the next thing? And it's like, well, let's just enjoy the thing that's right here in front of us right now.
Yeah, and you can still like manifest in that.
Of course. Too. Yeah, and I think so much more ends up manifesting from that moment when there's so much gratitude and acceptance for the present and realizing that like you are enough right now.
Totally. You introduced me to life path numbers. I didn't know what that was.
Really?
Yeah. So I looked at mine.
What's your life path number?
Number 1.
Okay.
Which means, I wrote it down. It means like independent, like goal oriented, but also like impatient, which is very much me. So it totally aligns. And yours is a number 9?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
A 9 is like a big life mission is to come here to be like for the people and of the people, and to like I really interpret that as this way of like sharing my music with the world, and just like having a perspective and things to share and emotions to talk about. And the life, I have a 9 tattooed on my wrist. Right. Life path numbers are really I mean like I'm so into astrology, like any kind of tool that helps you sort of better understand and know yourself and your purpose and like why we're here, I think is like really fascinating.
I know, and when you see that like transpire and you see things where you're like, oh, that actually is me, it's like so.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. To read, like I read my astrology readings all the time, or just different, the Enneagram is also something that's like really fascinating too. But just, these different tools to just know yourself on a deeper level. I feel like such a big part of my life mission is just to like answer all the questions and some of those things aren't even meant to have answers, but just I'm such a curious person, and to just be on this like life quest and exploring and experiencing, and life path numbers are like a cool weird little tool to know just a little more about you.
Yeah, totally. Your fans really get to know you with your music because you do such a great job of storytelling and sharing the experiences that you've lived through. Thanks. What's going on in your life right now that might translate into music that we'll hear in the future?
Oh, wow. That's a really good question. I've been a little bit like low key these days and sort of like MIA from social media. I've just been in like a really I toured so much last year and felt like I just, was very out there in a way that I kind of like exhausted myself in a little bit. And so I think I've just been taking some time to know myself better, like outside of, obviously I'm always working on music. I'm in the studio all the time, but like outside of music and wellness and healing and health has been a really big priority for me, and just kind of on like a bit of a, like a deeper spiritual journey, and like discovering what that looks like and feels like for me. And so yeah, just taking time to like restore a little bit and kind of seek out some different answers that I've had questions to.
Yeah. So new music on the way?
Music. Yeah, always on the way.
Nice. That's so good to hear. Fletcher, thank you so much for hanging out. Short and sweet. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate it.